Hello, and welcome back to HCTV 99 News. I'm Justin Parkinson. Thanks for joining us. We're here each week at this time with a 30-minute newscast produced by HCCC Radio TV Broadcasting Majors. This live weekly newscast is a production of RT 263, an advanced video production class offered here at Herkimer County Community College. Up next, Adam O'Brien has a special guest regarding the EMT program that HCCC has to offer in our live Newsmaker segment. Adam?
For this edition of Newsmakers, I have with me here Ryan Sponable. He's enrolled into the HCCC EMT program. So what kind of requirements does the EMT program, what's involved with it, and what classes do you have to take? What's the curriculum like?
The first year you have to take basic EMT, which is, it is EMT, but it's a less thing, you know, that you can't do as much. The second year is all the big year. The second year, you know, you have to have anatomy done. You have to have pathophysiology done, which is basically how the cells work and the body works. You know, and you have to do, you know, 220 hospital time, hours of hospital time. You have to do 200 of ride time in the actual ambulance. And then at the end of all that, you test at the state for paramedic.
Now I understand you have to do some calls around the community. You actually go out and you're on duty, and you actually go out on these calls and stuff. What type of calls do you take, and how often, how frequent do you get calls?
In the village of Herkimer itself, Herkimer Mohawk area, the agency that I ride with did close to 2,000 last year in 2009. Which is a lot for this area. You know, and we do everything from car accidents to, you know, strokes to seizures to basically anything anybody needs to go to the hospital for that is serious enough or can't find a way to the hospital themselves calls us.
So what inspired you to want to become a paramedic? Was there a specific event that occurred in your life that wanted to make you take this route?
My main goal is to be a paramedic firefighter. In order to be a paid firefighter, you have to be 21 years of age. So I figured that since I'm young enough, I'd go and get my paramedic, and that way, you know, it makes me more marketable for when I go, hopefully, to a paid fire station somewhere in the state.
So why did you choose Herkimer? What made you discover the HCCC EMT program?
I looked at a couple. There's a couple colleges not too far from here in this area that offer the paramedic program, but out of all of them that I visited, HCCC was the best fit, and you know, worked out the best for my schedule and everything.
So was there any calls that you didn't really want to take?
The only calls that really affect most of us is calls involving children. You know, anything that involves children, you know, a lot of times those are tough calls to take.
Right. Are you able to get a job as soon as you graduate from Herkimer?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, you take the state test. This year I take it in June, and once the state gives you the okay to be a paramedic and practice, I mean, you can go anywhere. There's, you know, anywhere in the country and stuff, and yeah, so it's a job right when you get out.
Well, thanks, Ryan. We'll be back with more Newsmakers right after this, more information on the EMT program here with Ryan Sponable. We're back here with more Newsmakers. If you're just tuning in, I'm here with Ryan Sponable, a HCCC student who's enrolled into Herkimer's EMT program. Now, how is the experience taking calls in this community, this area? You take calls in Utica, St. Johnsville, and Dodgeville. How was that experience like, and what kind of people were you able to work with and stuff?
I've rode in a couple places in this area. Movac EMS, which is stationed right in Mohawk, covers Herkimer Village, Mohawk, German Flat area. I've also been in Edwards Ambulance, that's in Chadwicks, New York. And they do New Hartford area, Chadwicks area, you know, New York Mills area. And then I also have done a shift with Utica Fire, who covers the city of Utica. You know, you're going to see you know, you see a lot in each area, a lot of unique stuff. You know, you go from the rural parts of the German Flat Mohawk area to the city area, you know, where calls can be different, but, you know, overall, you know, get a good experience down here. There's a lot of opportunities in this area to learn and gain experience.
Now, I know you were telling me earlier that you were able to actually save someone's life. Just briefly describe that experience and the procedure and what you were the first one on the scene, correct?
Yeah, we had gotten called, my partner and I were at the station. We had gotten called for a female that was unconscious, or I'm sorry, a male that was unconscious at the time. When we got on scene, he wasn't breathing. We were able to stimulate his breathing again, and we were able to assist him in breathing, and he ended up, you know, making it to the hospital, and apparently he's doing well today. So,
well, thanks Ryan for being on the show. That's it for Newsmakers. We'll be here with more guests and speakers for the future shows. Back to you, Justin, in the studio.
Thanks, Adam. That was interesting. And thank you for joining us. That's HCTV 99 News for tonight. Just a reminder, you can catch HCTV 99 News every Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock throughout this semester. You can also catch encore presentations Friday at 5 as well. We also feature a live 15-minute newscast Tuesday afternoons at 1 o'clock. Newscasts are also archived on our YouTube channel. For everyone here in the radio and TV broadcasting major at Herkimer County Community College, I'm Justin Parkinson. Thanks for watching and have a great night.